Okay, Cummins X15 2017 to 2025 range. We're going to do the turbo actuator. So we build this actuator in-house in Canada. To change it, you want to drop the coolant, take the coolant out, disconnect your electrical connector, and there's a coolant line on the back. Disconnect that, and then you've got the 4 bolts. There's 2 down at the back, 2 up at the front. Once you pull those 4 bolts out, the actuator lifts off. We'll show you over on the bench here. We have one set up, and we'll show you how our actuator works in replacing that. So here's your turbo off the truck. When you have the actuator off, you want to check this. This is your sector shaft, and it should move freely by hand to the marks. When you get the new actuator, it'll come with new rubber seals. Install these new seals and make sure that this surface is clean. That there is very important, otherwise you'll install this and you'll end up with a coolant leak down there, or worse, we had a coolant leak actually moved across into the gear and went up into the circuit board. You don't want that to happen. You got to make sure that this surface is clean. All our actuators come pre-calibrated, and what that means is the calibration for the sector shaft is stored inside the circuit board on the actuator. We bench test all of our stuff before we send it out. So if you are stuck somewhere and you don't have a laptop, you can just bolt it on and plug it in. Your engine light will go out, you can fill it up with coolant again and get back on the road. I'll just demonstrate that now. So you can see right now we have an active code. The code's active because we have the actuator unplugged. We're just going to plug the actuator in. What the actuator is going to do now is it'll do its self-check, the same as you just turn in the key on, and then it's going to tell the ECM on the truck that everything's calibrated and it's good to go. Then what will happen is the ECM will check that, and then it will set the code to inactive. When the code is inactive, your engine light will go out and that will work. It is recommended that you carry out the install and calibrate procedure just so that it is matched to your turbo. But you can see here on our codes, we now have inactive codes, and that's good to go. You can get back to your shop, or you can get back off the side of the road, and you can keep going to work if you have to. But we do recommend that you get a calibrated. If it works fine, I know a lot of guys will just keep it going. I hope that helps.